Humans have a fundamental need to belong to groups. There are both positive and negative implications of group influence on individual behavior. More often than not, though, people underestimate just how susceptible they are to conforming. If I were to ask you to identify the two lines that were the same length, what would you say? While it may seem obvious to you now, Solomon Asch conducted a study that showed how in the presence of 5 to 7 group members, 76% of participants conformed with the majority at least once and said the wrong answer, despite knowing the answer was incorrect. Their concern for what others might think about them overpowered what they knew was right. This is normative influence. The other primary reason people conform results from a desire to act right, and they look to others who they believe have more information than they do. This is informational influence. When conformity leads to bad decisions, it's called groupthink. Swiss Air, an airline that was once so financially stable, management soon began to believe that they were invulnerable and failed to question poor decisions that ultimately led to their bankruptcy. This shows the prevailing risk that occurs when there's a lack of opposition within the groups. Take any kind of political convention. By the end of the discussion, members of these groups hold a way more extreme position than they held at the beginning. This is group polarization. Most human activities, like working, learning, and worshiping, are done in groups, and while it's important to be cautious of it, a certain level of cohesion is actually needed to complete their goals and better the group dynamic. Everyone knows the frustration you feel when someone you're working with doesn't pull their weight. This is social loafing. People don't exert as much effort trying to solve problems in groups as they do when they would be working alone.